Hey, I'm Jason Harrell.
And I'm Justin Boyd.
And let's freaking do this.
Welcome to episode number 27 of Let's Friggin' Do This. My name is Justin Boyd, and once again, thrilled to be joined by my good friend and musician Jason Harrell. Jason, how's it going, man?
It doesn't make any sense that it's 27. It was like last week we were talking about 21.
Right. Just keeps
I
on.
thought it was 2023.
And we
That's
just
what-
start, yeah.
That's why those numbers work, though, man. They just keep going. You know, if
They
you
just keep going.
if you keep doing it, you get more of them. So, and Jason, we have a returning champions. We have the Band Laredo is
Champs.
back.
The champs.
They were.
Are we the first ones back?
You're the first ones back. You're
Yeah.
actually episode 7, and you're also episode 27. So that's
You'll
That
just
was
have to
not
have
intentional,
us
but
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome.
on
so
47.
yeah, 47. Y'all look out. But Jason, I kind of took your spot introducing the guests, but why don't you go ahead and
That's right.
reintroduce them? Yeah, go
Well,
for it.
guys, I come to the concerts wearing the bands that I'm there to
Hell
see.
yeah.
All right,
There you
so
go.
it's, yeah,
I'm about
just
that
got-
life.
I just got this shirt on Saturday, and it's very thin. I put it on this morning, and I was like, "This is a very thin shirt." And she's like, "Are you afraid somebody's gonna see your boobies?" And I said, "No, no."
I'm hoping.
Open.
I don't
Look,
know what I can
we have a special guest back there.
Oh,
Oh,
Band
hey.
Laredo.
You just
Who's
take
that?
a shower, Dolly?
Yeah,
Luke
she
wet.
did. Like 5 minutes before we started this thing.
Nice.
That's
So
funny.
she might be popping in every now and then.
That's perfectly
special
fine.
guest
That-
here.
That's cool.
She's a star. It's okay.
What's her name?
Her name's Dolly.
Dolly.
Well,
Okay,
Dolly, yeah.
that's a great name.
Yep. That's right.
Does she sing? Is she like a backup singer or whatever? Or-
Oh, she's a singer.
She does whatever she wants, bud.
She does whatever she
Yeah.
wants.
She's the Beyonce. Y'all are Destiny's Child. She's Beyonce.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think so. When we had you guys on, last year when we first started this podcast, I was doing all this from my bedroom, and
Yeah.
Mason was having to go take showers in that bathroom or take baths in the bathroom. I don't even remember why. He was too scared to go upstairs or something. But like it like never failed. He would come in towards the end of the podcast and like stick his head in.
Yeah.
Of course, he didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's like a reverse Hurricane Rana or something, right? Let's get the wrestling talk like, right away.
DDT.
Might just have to kick it like this, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just hope she doesn't choke you out.
Yeah, that
I
would
hope
be.
she does.
Yeah. I mean, if you have to tap, just do it. Like
Yeah.
we won't.
Nobody's gonna
question your
judge you.
toughness.
You might have to
Yeah.
mute me every now and then.
So anyway, Lucas and Clayton, it's great to have y'all back from the Band Laredo. How's it going?
It's going great, man.
Going really good. That last weekend was rad.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Y'all were were y'all the headlining act at Sad by Southwest?
South by.
Yeah.
Sad by Southwest. Yeah.
Sad, but
Kind of.
I think we should do one every single year. I think he was super cool.
Agreed.
I had a lot of fun.
Most fun I've had in quite a while.
I had the most fun that I've had, and still been, perfectly sober enough to drive home.
Man, I was really impressed all around. I think that our buddy Steve-O was the only one that got like obnoxiously drunk that I saw out of the whole crew.
Yeah,
I was,
I didn't see anybody too terribly lit up either.
I was pretty impressed with myself, and then
I was
then I
impressed
kinda
with you too, Lucas.
well, sometimes I can put him down at the shows, but I'm trying to do this thing now where I'm good decision Lucas instead of bad decision Lucas.
You're doing great at it.
Two different
Yeah.
people there.
Yeah.
The other guy usually doesn't have his keys or wallet just because he lost them.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So that was nice. I moseyed outside, and Texas River Tongue was on over there. They were doing like a podcast, and Zach Welch was hosting. Tell you, and I started realizing really quickly that maybe I was more drunk than I thought.
Did you go down there and talk to him?
Yeah, but I had no idea that was they were like doing a podcast. I just went down there because I thought I saw a bunch of idiot friends down there.
That's also what you.
Turns out there was
things.
a bunch of my idiot friends down there, and they were also doing a podcast.
Yeah,
but
those things are not mutually
me.
exclusive.
They interrogated me, and I was like, dude, I needed to go to the bathroom so bad. And I was like, y'all have to wrap this up so fast because I'll be back to my business like right here.
Interview over.
Actually, that reminds me, Blake was pretty drunk by the end of the night, for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
For sure.
He was having a great time.
He was having a blast. And that whole thing down there at that table, it was going on all night. And it was just like random one-off, just jump on the microphone and talk about whatever thing you want to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
I think
it was super fun show though.
Yeah, that was a blast. And you know, I don't know, it was just like just everybody loved each other, everybody being happy and positive, and just like even the you know, with the whatever you would call it, like the pit that opened up.
Oh yeah.
during True Grit. Somebody knocked into me, and I fell back into Julia, Zach's girlfriend, and spilled wine all over her. And I was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, this is great." I was like, okay.
Oh, she was having a blast. I don't
Yeah.
think you had to worry about her.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty impressive bill at the show there. You look at the card there, and I noticed there's another band besides the Band Laredo. There's the Rye Boys. Now, I don't want to blow up your spot. I don't know if it's like a Clark Kent Superman thing, but did y'all pull some double duty there?
Yeah, I don't think it's as much of a secret anymore. Everybody knows it's okay.
Yeah,
it's all the same people.
Yeah,
it's all the same people, but Rye Boys have just been around for like, you know, forever.
Yeah, the Rye Boys are much more of a gang that kind of encompasses all of it. The Band Laredo is an actual band.
Yeah. Well, you guys talked about the Rye Boys being like 27 people, and you thought that was an undercount.
Yeah, for sure. And it's expanded since then. We've taken all of the 301 dudes are Rye Boys now. I feel like we talked True Grit into it now too. I think we got most of the people this weekend. Everybody's Rye Boys.
Yeah. It's kind of like how like the NWO, like in wrestling back in the 90s, like it started out with like Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash, but then it was like every dude had a black t-shirt with NWO on it. Sounds like Rye Boys is kind of taking over the indie scene. Yeah. I'm really bringing the wrestling tonight for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about
Clayton's been doing some recruiting for sure.
Oh yeah.
So talking about, you know, changing bands and different people and adding people. Since the last time we talked to y'all have kind of added some people. Y'all have made a change in the band. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah, we made some shuffles. We've got Alan Painter and Anthony Comas playing with us now. They're both two of the best musicians that I've ever played with. Like, it's so awesome.
Yeah,
like, it's
fantastic.
so fun. Things are really fun right now.
It definitely feels like what it should have been forever. It feels like the Band Laredo's complete, you know, where we are.
We've clicked and we're like all moving in step with each other.
It feels special whenever we play together. Like, it
For
feels
sure.
good whenever we get in the room and start working things out, you know, that's maybe not the songs that we have on the EP and stuff like that. You know, if, like, now we're working on like new stuff, and every aspect of it just feels good. The songs themselves, the camaraderie, like all of it kind of goes together. just feels right. Feels right.
Yeah. Well, it was actually my first time seeing you guys perform as a band.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So it was pretty awesome to me.
That's the first one I think that we've done with like the actual setup that I think we're moving forward with.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it felt to you guys. It felt pretty tight to me. Felt pretty
Yeah,
good.
it felt good. It's gonna get better, you know. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's hard for me. Is like anytime we do anything, I'm like, it's gonna be better. But it felt very good.
Yeah. Every show's
Cathartic.
good.
You know, there was a lot of people. I looked around. There's a lot of people singing the songs.
Oh yeah. I like it.
felt-
We've got people who are singing along to the ones that we haven't put out yet, like Kerosene.
Yeah.
I feel like every time we play Kerosene, we get a whole crowd going with it. And like, sorry, I'm trying
she
not to
smack
encourage
you?
her, but it is funny.
She smacked you in the face with that.
Yeah, she threw it at the computer.
And the worst part is she won't listen to me.
Oh, no. She knows better.
Yep, exactly.
I mean,
I've taught her well.
she's not gonna. It's not gonna get any better. It's not like she's gonna start to listen to you.
Don't listen to nobody.
Yeah. It's like, my daughter's 13, man. She's never listened to me.
Yeah, I hear it gets worse, but that's okay. She's just gotta hang. She's gotta,
It's fine. I think that we can use some
Sorry.
She's a ham.
How y'all been? I was telling Mom I wanted to turn this around, make this a podcast about Jason.
Well, I mean, you know, we could because y'all have a pretty big thing coming up pretty soon. You're
Oh,
playing
yeah.
you're playing with a band that Jason and I are both very familiar with. Jason more so because he lives at the lead singer's house a lot of the time. So let's get to it. You're gonna be playing with Bowling for Soup on May 6th, I believe.
6th.
May 6th
Yeah.
at River Road Ice House, New
A
Braunfels.
little bit over a week.
Yeah, so talk about that. How excited are y'all to be playing this show with Bowling for Soup?
We're having a
I'm
blast.
pumped, man. I was telling Jaret, I was like, I was the 15-year-old kid getting ready for school in the mornings, like putting on MTV in the morning, and you know, it was like 1985 on the on MTV, and listening to Drunk Enough to Dance, like, is that the album?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
that I don't know, so it's just kind of crazy, but heck, we're to a point now where we've been playing so much, we're just now starting to get comfortable, I think, on the stage together as a band. So I think this will be like a nice little landmark show for us. I think it'll just be really fun. I think it's just gonna be cool to get together with everybody. It's Anthony's, we call him Tony. It's Tony's birthday, and we're just all gonna hang out and have a fun time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an awesome show, and I say a few months ago, whenever this kind of came about, actually before it came about, we found out that Bowling for Soup was playing with the Vandaliers, and they're playing with the Vandaliers on May 4th and May 5th, right, Jason?
Yeah, I think they got a Lubbock show first.
So that information came out, and I told you, Jason, I said, you know who should be on this show is the Band Laredo. and then Jason started talking to certain people, and then lo and behold, the Band Laredo is playing with Bowling for Soup.
Hell yeah.
Weird how that happens.
It's crazy,
Well,
man. What a coincidence.
I got a text message. It was like, do you know any rock bands in Austin? And I was like, no, not really. and I was like, but you know who would be great?
Hell yeah.
But I've never been to that place.
Get anything done.
I've never been to that place, the River Road Ice House. It's supposed to hold like a lot of people. I don't know how many they'll have.
It's a rad spot. It's right
Have you
there,
been
about,
there?
like where you jump in. Yeah. Been down a few times, like go float.
Yeah.
I've
We're
seen
trying to
everybody
sneak a float
in the Texas crowd play that place, so I've only heard of it, but I've never actually been.
Mm.
But
Is it an outdoors place?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know.
Partially, like it's a both.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be at that show for sure. I'm gonna be. We're actually making a whole weekend of it. We're gonna come up and. Are you guys playing the night before? Are you guys gonna somewhere? Are you gonna try to make that show?
I don't know what we don't have anything going on the night before, but it is Cinco de Mayo. I was kind of thinking about going to pick on Vando's boys.
Yeah.
But I've also kind of thought about my neighborhood gets pretty rocking on Cinco de Mayo. I was kind of thinking about hanging out too.
Well, I've never seen the Vandaliers live either.
No dang.
So I'm gonna hit. We're taking the whole crew. The whole family going up there.
Man, I'll tell you, now's the time. They got Trey playing the drums now. It's rad. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like it. That dude smacks the shit out of those things.
Yeah, he's a monster.
It's really fun to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a really fun band live.
For sure.
I get the impression. I've seen videos. I've heard stories, I guess, but it's, and we've talked. I'm sure we talked about this before, but like they just have that, and you guys too. You kind of have that thing going that seems to be. I don't know. You guys tell me if you feel like there's other bands that kind of fit into the kind of like it's like punk meets country, you know?
I feel like Zach Welch is pretty good.
yeah.
Gen Line. Lucas was showing me Jason and the Scorchers. Is that what it was?
Jason Scott and High Heat.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think Jason and the Scorchers is a folk punk band.
Yeah.
That could go similar names though.
No, is that High Heat from Oklahoma?
Yeah, from OKC. I think they're not really like punk rock though. But they're another fun band. I respect those guys a lot. They're really good musicians. They write good songs. I think maybe Zach Welch kind of fits really well in that punk rock country kind of thing.
After this weekend, J.R. Tully, man.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he rips.
For sure. Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was and you know what's funny about that is I don't want this to sound negative in any way or in a certain way or whatever, but like I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to rip like it did. Like
I did not expect it to be that good. I will agree with you completely. Like I was expecting all around, honestly, like I was expecting to be less impressed with everyone that played than I was.
Yeah.
I feel like every last person I saw went above and beyond and like shook me.
Yeah. JR and I did a song swap thing last year at some point. At the antique thing in Round Top. And I mean, it's a song swap and he plays his songs and I play my songs and it's just like bleh.
Sure. Every time.
That megaphone bit that he does is really sick.
Crap.
For sure. Man, it was good.
Super cool. Yeah.
We need to steal it. I'm sorry, bud, but we're getting a megaphone.
I mean, I don't think
I can now.
Sure you can.
I mean, it's not like he trademarked the megaphone.
No, absolutely not.
Like it's been done before, but it's like he did it well. Like holy crap!
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because he picked the thing up and he's like testing it out, and
sure.
it wasn't working at first. And I was like, "Where's he gonna go with this?" And all of a sudden it goes whoop whoop. It's like, oh shit! Now it's going.
We do this like River Trash Music Festival thing every year up in Kansas. They've got like official stages where they have dorks come play, and all the rest of us we make stages in the campgrounds and stuff and just do it out there, and it's all unamplified. There's no PAs or amplifiers or anything. And every once in a while, we'll get somebody with a megaphone out there. That's the feeling that I got from JR this weekend, was that same like chaotic, like bravado and energy that I don't feel like I get on a small stage like that very often.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pacing around and
It was
he
good.
owned it. He owned the stage.
It was good.
Speaking of sad by, we have James Guetta here in the comments.
Hey, man.
Oh
Says
my
that he-
gosh.
He was on an airplane.
Hate that he missed the
James-
megaphone bit, but he heard about it. So
James had like an adventure that night.
Yeah, he had a tough day.
I don't know what time he was actually supposed to get there, but he didn't get there until whatever time it was. It might have been 10 o'clock. I don't know. It was late.
Oh, damn.
And I think Matt had to go pick him up. That was the whole thing. They took him to the place, I guess, that the old Lola's was originally
Yeah,
at.
they took him to the old
Oh, no.
Lolas. I rode with Matt and like directed
Oh.
him on
Okay.
how to get there and get back. And that was fun. We had a great time, but
Yeah.
I feel bad about the other 6 hours that I think he was supposed to be there already for.
so James
think-
he got to play, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
Okay,
got there like just in time to do his set with Seth. I think they might have actually supposed to have been earlier in the night, but because of all that, and Seth got there late too. So, man, it was so much fun. Justin, you should have been there. Next year.
That's right.
Next year I'm taking you. You got there at 5:30. Yeah.
There we go. He had a terrible. I don't know if I think he's been to Texas before, but certainly probably wasn't one of his favorite trips. So it's outside of getting to play with y'all a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to James. He's been on this show before. He's got an awesome voice. Like
For sure.
he could be the voice of God. We were talking about religion off air earlier. He definitely has that kind of voice. So shout out to him.
I mean, we can talk about it on air too if you want, I guess. I don't
It's a
care.
very like Marty Robbins-y sounding voice, right? Was that? Was that
No,
the same?
it's a more of a baritone, like
Yeah,
a deeper.
voice.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
a little Marty Robbins. You were right. Yeah, it was definitely a little.
Maybe
It hit
Kinda,
those, like whenever he
just a little
dips
bit.
into the lower stuff.
you know what?
think I
Because
remember.
he's got the vibrato. So maybe like if you're mixing Marty Robbins and maybe maybe Johnny Cash. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a very baritone, but big vibrato as well that he's got.
He picked
But he's
cool
a hell of a
words.
songwriter too. But you know that whole thing. You mentioned that thing that you guys do in Kansas, where you're playing music in the parking lot. We'd had as much fun in the parking lot that night.
Yeah, for sure.
If we
Oh,
had
hell
been,
yeah.
I mean, I think every one of us would have been. Although I guess it might have been difficult to get some of that energy up for True Grit with like acoustic guitars or something.
Yeah, probably.
but yeah, I think everybody that was there they're just, you know, one of the things I think that stands out is just passion for writing songs, just passion for making art.
For sure.
I think, like I said, I've thought about this a lot. I think I've probably talked to you about it too, Clayton, but like I don't how much money I'm going to get paid or if I'm even going to get paid rarely factors. Like I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but like it rarely factors into the equation because
It's situational.
yeah, that's right. It is situational, but like
It's how much fun am I going to have compared to.
that's it. That's it. How much fun, how much, you know, if there's any kind of inconvenience maybe that I have to do the
Sure.
do the gig or whatever.
No, Jason needs to get paid $5,000 for every show, is what I'm trying to say right
That's right.
now. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, he plays like 5,000 instruments, so like I feel
Yeah,
like
for
it's only
sure.
fair. It's only fair.
And he sings like an angel.
Yeah, Clayton told me that I sounded like Vince Gill, and so
Mhm.
then Clayton and I got married, and
It's true.
Are you a rye boy though? That's the question.
It's
think
fun.
I am.
Congratulations, boys.
Yeah.
For sure. He got on stage
Thank you.
with us, man. That's about as ride boys you can get.
yeah, I got to play a few songs with him. I don't even know how many songs I played with you.
I don't know, but Denver said that that's how those songs go now. So
Yeah,
be ready.
that's right. Yeah.
So just kind of wrapping up with Sad Bye. Matt Moran put this together, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
How was
Did a great job.
Matt's performance? Because he was our first guest on Let's Freaking Do This. His songs are awesome. So how was Matt?
It was
So-
rad.
Yeah, I really like this set.
I'll tell you, my biggest disappointment with Matt's set was that they played Heartache Kid, like title song off of his record.
Yep.
And in the live version of it, they've got like this awesome Taking Back Sunday breakdown thing at the end of it that's not on the record. And I'm like, dude, I need that recorded. Like, I need to hear that shit all the time. It was cool.
Yeah, he just put out an acoustic version of is it it's not the whole thing, is it?
It's not the whole thing, but it's 5 or 6
Like
songs.
Like a acoustic EP of those same songs. So, I mean, he's done an acoustic version of it. He might do a live one next. When I saw Matt the first time, Dan was actually playing piano, and it was just Matt and Dan, and Dan was playing like bass parts on the piano and stuff, and but he played actual bass on Saturday, and Matt said that was the first time he ever played bass on it. So,
oh damn, he did great.
Yeah.
You and Nick did that for the Rye Boy show. That's the first time I've ever seen you guys do that in a long time.
Oh yeah, we've been trying to get better
Bass.
about it.
Swapping
Switching
instruments.
them around.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah.
You guys had an acoustic like kind of interlude or whatever you want to call it during your set too, where each of you took turns doing some songs.
I've been really liking doing that lately.
Yeah.
It's been fun. It gives everybody a chance to like get back in the zone for a second for those like the last, because it's usually just about the last quarter. It's right there towards the end. The last quarter of the set we'll do back with full band, and giving everybody a second to like get some fresh air, get a drink, get hyped back up. It has had a noticeable difference on the energy going out.
Yeah. The the song that you did, Lucas, the first you only did one acoustic song, right?
I think I did two.
You did two.
Did you do two?
Yeah.
Those are new songs for you guys, like that you're gonna work up as a band, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And you guys
fun.
are.
What'd you do? Tough as Nails and
The You're Gonna Die song.
yeah, nice. I love both those songs.
They're very fun. And we have a demo written for Tough as Nails already, and it's tough as nails.
It rips.
It's tough as
It
nails.
bangs. Yeah, it's fun.
You guys are like actively working on the next album, right?
Yeah, we have it like all planned out. We just gotta get in the room. I think we're gonna have some open time here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go back over to Casa Laredo, track drums, and kind of open it back up, redo guitars and vocals over at Clayton's or wherever. And I think the plan is doing it all ourselves though.
Yeah.
So that really gives us the opportunity just to get creative, and there's no pressure, and it's also free, which is great.
It's free.
And but I mean, it's gonna be good because I really have full faith in like all the guys that we have now in Laredo. Like,
For sure.
it makes every individual person's job so easy. Because dude, I started this thing and I was kind of doing everything, and then I started noticing like the way it goes. It's like, oh, this is like getting really, really easy. I don't really have to do like less and less and less. It's like. And now it's just like full blown. Everybody's putting in ideas and sending demos, and hell, even like Alan and Tony both sing. So like all members of the band could sing in theory. It's just it all kind of is just. I don't know. We're just trying. Now it's all about just sifting through and seeing what will make the best record possible. And so that's where we are now. But we have it pretty planned. I think we have like between Clayton and I, we have, I don't know. I think
9 or
Clayton
10
has more than I do, but we each collectively have about like, I don't even know, 6-7 songs each that we're trying to put on there.
I mean,
So,
Clayton's probably got
be
400
rad.
songs that he wrote on before he logged onto this podcast.
Yeah, like it's like yesterday he was like, yeah, he sent me a song in the beginning of the day, and he was like, I think I got 2 more in me. And then I woke up this morning and there was another demo, which I don't even think I got to send that to Clayton, but yeah, it was awesome. It's like
I got 2 done.
thing.
Yeah, that reminds me. He sent me one last night, and then he sent me something else, and I didn't even.
It's probably
No,
the same
it's probably the
songs.
same one.
Yeah.
I stayed up way too late. I stayed up till like 4 o'clock in
Banged
the
out
morning.
2 songs yesterday.
Mhm.
Well, that's I don't know. That's one of my favorite things about knowing Clayton is that, like, sending these songs back and forth, and
Sounds fun.
Clayton does things with words that don't occur to me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
tying threads
I
to
do know what
things
you
that I just don't think that way about lyrics. I mean, how else to describe it? But it's always like, because it's always impressive and interesting what he does with the words.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, man. I don't really like
And
this
I
compliment
suggested
part.
something to him yesterday, and he's like, "Yeah, but that was the most obvious rhyme, and I don't like to rhyme."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's true.
Yeah,
Hence,
I'm a jerk
yeah.
about it.
Big jerk.
Uh-huh.
So, talking about
yeah.
Casa Laredo a little bit ago. The last thing I'll put out around New Year's, exactly on New Year's, was your live from Casa Laredo album,
Yeah, man.
which
Yeah.
sounds awesome. Tell us about putting that show together, the idea behind that, and yeah, just everything about the album.
Well, I think first the idea, and we had this idea for like a year before we actually did it. But I was like, we always used to practice over at Aaron's place. He was the old drummer, which he still always has a place in Laredo. We love him.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he's got this house, this property his family owns out in Granbury, and it just looked really cool out there, kind of over where the fire was, and just he built this deck, and I was like, this kind of looks like a stage. Like, we could literally turn this into like our own music venue for the night. And so I wanted it to look like a little Laredo or something. And we invited, some family and friends over, and Nick and Clayton brought, sound and all the equipment, mic'd everything up, and we just played 5 songs and acted like we were playing a show. And we're like, you know what, we should just like put it on Spotify. Like, why not? And that way you can kind of take a better look about what our band's all about too. We had that really polished sounding EP, and we really wanted people to hear kind of what we sounded like live as well, and thought that was a good outlet to do that.
Yeah, you mentioned Aaron, the former drummer, and I noticed for the Monsters live video from Casa Laredo, he's credited with being the videographer. Basically, he shot it, edited it, so he's definitely still a part of y'all's crew, even though he's maybe not the full-time drummer anymore.
No, actually, Axel Marcinero, I think you pronounce his name. I could be wrong. Sorry if I messed it up.
Oh, he's talking about that one.
Axel was the one that actually ran point on all the video and the directing and stuff like that for that.
I think he's talking about the one that he filmed at
the show.
Oh, at the show.
Mag.
Sorry, I thought we were talking about he came out to the Mag show and made a small little mini music video for Monsters.
It was my mistake. I meant the live at the Magnolia Motor Lounge. My bad.
Oh yeah. No, that was all Aaron.
He did great.
He's dude really good. He's so creative and just such a smart, intellectual dude. Like, just such a good dude as well. He's just such a good guy to have around, and just a good friend to have in your corner. And we love Aaron.
Anytime I have any type of crisis or like personal issue, Aaron is the person that I want to talk to about it. Is he's got such
Oh,
a
sure.
grounded and like understanding take on everything, and is really great at getting me out of my head of like, oh no, everything's fucked. He's like, no, dude, like it's fine. Like, don't, you're okay.
Yeah, he has that aura about him, very calming aura.
For sure.
He just nothing can ever get him, overstimulated or like upset or something. It's just very level-headed.
Very zen.
Man,
sounds like.
I appreciate that more and more. Like as time goes by, just the ability to do that. The ability. We started talking about it at work the other day. Like just the ability to maintain composure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not that way. I'm kind of like
That's not me either.
erratic at times, just kind of, I feel like I can have these manic things, but, so yeah, Aaron he's the dude.
Zen master.
If you ever want to, get back keep me on track, Aaron,
Yeah.
Speaking of another dude, we got Zach Welsh in the chat here.
Look at that, Girth Brooks.
Oh, there he is.
So we didn't mention this earlier, but the Rye Boys and the Band Laredo were not the only bands that were like alter ego bands that night. We had an appearance by the Crystal Meth Cowboys as well at the end of the after. Well, I'll just say after Zach's set. It was pretty great.
Yeah, really.
I'm in that band now too.
Yeah, that's right. You
are.
are.
You are too. Shit.
Yeah, we're in that band together. I never heard your guitar though, not once.
I didn't either. It's okay. I gave up eventually. It was just like, I'm happy to be up here with my friends.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah.
That's what I really, really loved most about last weekend is it just seemed like a really good network of just like new friends, just new friends like that have like-minded efforts, and it was really cool to be around.
For sure.
So I say we do it every year.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Absolutely agreed.
We keep getting stuck, boys.
And this weekend we get to do it all over again.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh shit, we're playing Thin Line this weekend. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we got added to this Thin Line Fest. It's really cool. It's like this art and documentary video style.
There you go.
Music festival, and they had us on like last minute.
This is at multiple venues.
Yeah, like 4 or 5, I think. But
I Hate God and Goat Whore. Yeah.
And Bad Cop is sick. And Clayton, I listened to that band, the Burger
Rickshaw Billy.
Yeah, dude, I listened to them
awesome.
yesterday. Yeah, I can confirm that they are fucking awesome.
I hadn't actually seen the lineup for this.
It's a really rad lineup. Frankie J. Ranke's Grown Adult Men are close friends of ours. Jay's a Rye Boy. Their front man. He's calling himself Frankie now. He's Jay.
When I met him, he was Jay, so he's always Jay to me.
Who else is on here?
So y'all are playing Saturday at Dan Silverleaf for Thin Line Fest. And Jason, you played that place before, right?
Yeah, one time. A couple weeks ago. We played it with the West Texas Exiles and Mason in the Gin Line.
Is Dan's where we played with... Is that where we met Alan and didn't know that we met Alan?
Yeah, we met Alan at Dan's, actually. We were opening up for his band. So we were in the Rye Boys. We did a Rye Boys set, and we opened up for the band that he was playing in. I can't remember his name.
I don't remember either. We're trash.
Damn, my memory's shot.
It's okay. Alan was there. He was the important one. Now he's our friend.
That's all it matters. Yeah. And how
I'll
we
tell
found
you.
him, how I really found it was like, that was the first time we met him, and I realized that after the fact. So he was like recording videos of him on the steel guitar, and he was like playing one of our songs or something, and I was like, dude, like, where were you whenever we were recording the record, or the EP? And he was like, well, I just started. He said he'd only been playing for like 7 months, and I was like, what, dude? You only been playing for 7 months? That's crazy. And anyways, I showed Clayton, and Clayton's reaction was just like, get him, get him, get him, get him. So now Alan's in the band, and all is good. And he rips on guitar, which is gnarly. It's like all the heavy parts, just you could really tell such a difference with him playing on guitar live. It's so cool.
He's got such an ear for it.
He's got such an ear for it.
That was what I was gonna ask, because Justin and I talked about this before you guys got on, and we're talking. He said something about you guys having a steel player, and I was like, yeah, I remember seeing that, but nobody played steel at the show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
But that's the same guy. That's Alan.
That's the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He still seems to be anxious about the steel, and he's really, really good at guitar. So I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't give a fuck what you do as long as you're hanging out.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it was like down the road, and I think he's having some problems with his steel. Like,
Yeah.
I think there's like literally something broken on it or something. So after we get that, like, he's definitely gonna be putting it on the record that we're doing, and he's gonna be putting guitars on there. And if he ever wants to down the road play both live, then hell yeah.
He sent me a reverb link to a steel guitar that he's looking at right now. So like, he hasn't given up.
Yeah, those things are pricey, ain't they?
For sure.
Like, they're
And
really
then
pricey.
you gotta put in the hours to like learn it,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got I want to say it's a 4-pedal Carter starter. If anybody's looking for a pedal steel guitar, he's trying to sell that one so he can get this other one. And you should hit up Alan Painter. He's on the internet.
He's on the internet.
Him out there.
Yeah.
He looks pretty distraught.
Just go find him on the internet.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we were talking about pedal steel players on Saturday because oh my gosh, what's his last name? It's Eric, right?
Oh yeah.
What is his last name? I can't remember his last
Why are you
name.
gonna call me out, dude? You keep doing this.
Anyway, he came up. We were watching one of the bands, I don't remember, and he comes up and it's like, hey Jason, and I was like, hey man, and I had no idea who he was.
Yeah.
I didn't know, and then it only clicked with me when I saw him on stage with P-Vines behind the lap steel. I was like, oh, that's Eric. Is it Stottle?
Yeah, I believe so.
Stottle? Okay. But we were talking about just the fact that he was really good. He's really good.
Yeah.
And he posts about just kind of learning to play or whatever. But he's an engineer. What does Alan do for like a day job? Is he an engineer?
Now he's teaching music. Is what he's doing.
Yeah, I think he's teaching music. He's doing like wedding type work. He's playing guitar for that kind of thing. And then I think he's also a bartender, but I think he stopped being a bartender, I think.
He goes places where they pay him too much money for knowing how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
He's got it figured out better than us.
Yeah.
For sure.
We kind of had a working theory that like the people who played steel guitar just had to be, engineer smart.
Yeah,
for sure.
Eric is an engineer, and the only other steel player that I know is also an engineer. So it seems to make sense.
Alan has a jazz degree, so like that's basically engineering.
That's music engineering, engineering of notes.
He can engineer his own stuff too. He like sends his own demos over to us. So, it'll be really easy for us to record this because we don't even have to like leave our living rooms, or at least he can send over whatever from his house.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing some steel on there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be on it for sure.
I didn't get to jump up and play Monster with y'all.
Oh shoot! I forgot I asked you to do that.
What a jerk.
You know, Monsters.
Mhm.
Yeah,
kinda
he asked me.
went
He asked me
into
right
it.
before y'all went on stage, and I asked Clayton in the bathroom. I was like, "What key's that in?"
I think it's in
completely
C.
forgot
I
about
still stand by that. I'm pretty sure it's in C.
I think it's in
No,
D. I
it
think
might be
it's.
an F.
Is it?
It might be an F. Yeah. You can't judge by what he's playing because
He's tuned
He's
down or
got-
something.
yeah, he's got it all weird.
Ah, okay.
I'm weird.
He's one of those guys that tunes
Mhm.
down.
Monsters is such a great
Yeah.
song, but I especially love the way y'all started off live, at least with the Casa Laredo version. I love how that song starts. Such a great way to kick that
It's
off.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun. We've been playing this song called Bangover. I don't really know. I just haven't made another name for it, so we just call it Bangover. And we've been playing that one first, and it's a really rocking song. So we decided that we're going to record that one. it's so fun.
I like it because I get to fuck around with feedback. I don't have a whole lot of opportunities to just play with feedback during our set, and getting it started off that way gets me going.
For sure. And Alan, I don't know if you heard when he breaks into that mid part where it's like all the
For
downstroke.
sure.
Da-na,
For sure.
dude, it's
For
Wow.
sure. It's
I
so
mean,
nice.
you guys put on like. There's no doubt that you guys are a rock band.
Oh yeah,
it's
dude,
rock and
There's
roll.
no
doubt.
confusion about that.
Yeah. You know, I think based on the cowboy hats and stuff, people think we're more country, but you're gonna find out really quick when you come to the show. It's not a country show. It's kind of you're gonna
it's-
leave with your ears ringing and stuff.
Probably I mean, man, there was not anybody there that was like country.
No, that's what I like about it.
Like maybe
Whiskey
P-Lines?
Outlaws.
Whiskey Outlaws. Well, they were a duo, so I
Yeah,
guess
they
it's
had
kind of hard
they
to.
had a few that really hit that like Western swing vibe almost.
Yeah,
The P-Lines really
But-
had that like Waylon Jennings type country vibe.
Yeah, most everybody had a twist on it though.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
from
there
the video I saw, it seemed like True Grit kind of reminded me of Alan Jackson. I don't know about y'all, but
Yeah, it's definitely got that like '90s Nashville vibe to it.
we almost got a spectate from Jason right there. That would have been awesome.
That was one of the most fun parts of the night too. Let's just
Man,
throw a
they were
hardcore
awesome.
band in there. Let's just
Yeah.
do that. That'd be fun.
I've been trying to harass him. I'm like, dude, like, let's do some shit. True Grit Rye Boys, let's make this happen. I will play every
Oh,
show
dude,
with them.
yeah.
I don't care.
I think it works. I think it totally works. Because you guys get out there and scream at everybody. It's the same thing, right?
Same thing, man.
Absolutely. I kind of grew up, or not completely grown up, but in my early 20s and stuff like that, I was in like a heavier, like a metal band. And so I came across many bands like that, but it hadn't been since back then that I've seen some live. And so it really,
Yeah.
it was just
You
a lot
know,
of fun.
I don't know where that kind of style of whatever pit moshing stuff is,
Yeah.
where the arms are going. It's not what I remember. When I was younger.
Oh man,
My-
you're a metal guy though. This is hardcore dancing. It's way different than the like.
It's-
I assume you were like a Wall of Death guy.
Right? Yeah. There's just slamming into each other.
Yeah.
But the what did you call it?
Hardcore dancing is what they call it. Yeah,
Because
they're
they
swinging their arms around and kicking their legs out.
right. They're very like it's not just
Animated.
throwing your body
No.
around and banging into
It's
everybody.
dancing.
It's like it's like you're moving repetitive motions with your
For
I don't
sure.
know. I mean, I've seen videos of it. I think that's probably the first time I've ever actually seen it in person.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. They had to move the tables out of the way.
Yeah, for sure. I'm about that. I was thinking, like the entire time during our set, I was like, man, like they're fine right now, but I feel like this is gonna change. And it did, and it was good.
Usually the hardcore shows that I've been to, you don't go to a show without seeing some like broken noses and
Yeah,
broken bones and stuff,
yeah. I would imagine because there was one girl out there in the middle who was really raging out there,
Yeah.
and I was just kind of standing back, and I felt it fly past my face. Like I felt, the wind, and I'm like, whoa, let me back up another step, because I almost got clocked.
Got to hold your arm out like this.
I don't want to hit her though. I don't want to get hit by her.
I'm gonna hit her. You just, hey, I'm
Yeah.
here. Don't hit me.
Yeah.
Keith came up to me after the set and was like, "I protected your mama." I was like, "Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it."
Keith to the rescue, man.
Yeah, dude. Always,
Superman.
for sure.
So
And
guys,
our friends are super
Shout out the
good as
homie
well.
Keith.
Yeah.
so let's get to the real question. So the last time we had y'all on here, we talked about how you're called the Band Laredo, but you've never been to Laredo. I
I've
saw. Oh, you've been to okay, but you never
I've
played
been.
a show in
No,
Laredo.
no.
Okay,
No.
but then a few weeks ago, I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw that from y'all's account that y'all had been asked to play in Laredo. So here's the question: will you play in Laredo?
No, because it was too short of a notice. They were asking us
Okay.
to play like 2 weeks out, and we had stuff lined up, work and stuff like that got in the way. So we didn't actually get to do it. But I'm going to stay in contact with them because it's for some like motor bike rally or
Yeah.
like some race, moto race type thing
Yeah.
where they start in Laredo and then they make their way into Mexico.
Okay.
And it's like a tequila motorcycle type fest, and I'm like, what? Tequila motorcycles, and you want the Band Laredo to play? Like, we're there. So we wanted to, but unfortunately we're gonna have to try to wait for next year.
They seemed interested in having us next year, though.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be cool. I think that y'all should the gimmick should be when y'all play Laredo, just call it your homecoming show or something.
Yeah,
The way to go.
for sure.
So like, I was trying to think like, would anyone be interested in Laredo watching a band called the Band Laredo? Like me being from, I live in Granbury. Like if there was a band that was playing called the Band Granbury,
Right.
I'd be like,
As long as we don't
screw these
suck,
guys.
man.
Yeah, but the
And
Band
why?
Laredo is a cool name though. Like y'all picked a great name. Like that's the difference.
I think we
Yeah,
lucked out.
the band Granbury wouldn't be so such a cool name, I don't think. It wouldn't be as
No, it
cool.
wouldn't.
I mean, first of all, you go
Right.
with like Granberried or something, or
Sure.
so and so in the Granberries. Like,
I
let's
remember
be
I
creative.
was
here.
talking to some lady, like I used to work at HEB, and some lady was asking me, we got to talking about music or something, and I showed her my band, and she goes, the Band Laredo. She's like, I'm from Laredo. Why would you name it that? And I was like, honestly, I don't know. I especially don't know how to answer to you. Like I've never been to Laredo. So
Yeah.
I don't really have an answer for you.
Wanted to.
Then you're like, hey, have you heard of the Goo Goo Dolls? Cool name, right? Yeah, really cool. Cool name.
Yeah, right.
Like, just
We just
So-
make shit up.
yeah.
That's all we do. If it was a band from Granbury, could it be Bandberry?
Ooh.
That's a very good point.
Damn it. Get out of here.
Very good point.
Get out of here. Get out. Mute this
Gone.
guy. Mute this guy.
You want to be kicked out of your own podcast, Jason? Is that what you want?
Hey,
It took us 27 episodes to finally have that happen.
that's it. You're out. You're out of here.
Rolling solo on my dolo over here. Look at me.
I don't even know
10
what that
points to you.
means. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Rolling so.
I've only heard it a couple of times. I'm not as cool as
I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna Google that shit though. I'm
Yeah,
gonna find out
look
what
it up.
means.
Look that up. So we know you're playing. Obviously, you're playing Denton this Saturday. You're playing Bowling for Soup, or with Bowling for Soup, next Saturday in New Braunfels. Do you have any other live shows coming up anytime soon?
I want to say yes, but I don't think we do actually.
I think
Yeah.
we're kind of
feel like-
clean. We're
Let me look.
trying to focus on making the best album anybody else makes this year.
Yeah, we don't have anything else right now.
Okay.
I purposefully left it open so that we could focus on music and focus on writing a record, one that we can be proud of, I think that is
It's hard to make
That's
that time, man. It's hard
important
to
for us. Yeah.
because
I
everybody
think I've got it
works.
scheduled out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I have a job now, so I don't have to work. I don't have to focus so much on playing shows to make money.
Yeah.
So
I really have
now
to work.
I can actually carve time out to where we can actually work on writing a fucking cool record. Just something cool. You know, I don't even care if it's like greatest record ever. I just like want to make something that we can all be proud of, and us 5 are on it. You know, the core 5 that we have going.
It's gonna be the greatest record ever. Don't listen to him.
Gonna be awesome.
I don't know. I have pretty high hopes, high expectations.
You ought to, because it's gonna be dope.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Stop telling people that.
Nah.
Well, That's Johnny was pretty dope. I know it's an EP. I guess y'all are saying you're gonna have a full length record, like a 10, 12 songs or something, or
Yeah, we
Well,
only aim for like
number
11,
right now.
12.
Yeah, they each got like one's got 6 and one's got 9.
We have, hold on. So far, we're sitting at 10 songs.
That's solid.
10 songs.
There's a few more.
But-
We jumped ahead of ourselves too.
It can very much change too. I mean, it's obviously going to change. There's more of a reason to know that it will change rather than just stick to what we have here. I mean, there's going to be
We've
better
already-
songs come about.
We've already got a few stashed away for the follow-up too.
Oh yeah, we have more ideas. Also,
There's more.
We want to do a. Well, I don't even know if we should talk about it. Fuck.
No, we're not
we wanna
going
do a
right now. No.
All right, yeah.
Surprises, man. Surprise.
We got to leave a little Easter egg trail. You know.
Mhm.
well,
Can't
do
give
y'all
away
have
all
any?
plans.
Do y'all have any like plans on when y'all might release the record? Is it later, like late, like
Ooh, I got a
fall, or
question.
what? Do you think?
I got a question that I
thinking
always
right
ask
now-
everybody.
It's probably gonna be the same time as we did last time at the rate we're going now. Like, I'd say probably October,
Sounds right.
early October, something like that. I wanted to get it out by like mid-summer, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Are you going to do singles?
Yeah. So I think the idea is to release like 3 singles at a time, just until
Nice.
it's all out.
Okay. So like release the whole thing, three songs at a time.
3, yeah. That's what I want to do. I mean, I don't know if we're actually gonna
I
get
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
I
I
like that.
support him.
I like
Just
that
like
idea.
that.
I like
That's
putting out
different.
music.
And then do like
I mean,
12 songs
I don't know that there's
over
any
the course
wrong
of
way
like
to
4
do
months.
I think the wrong way to do it, like, we just gotta. I've been hammering it in, but like, as long as we focus on making the art good, like, it's a long game, man. The release ain't that important. We're trying to build a strong community of people that like are there for it all the time, and it's like, get it out there is the important part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So J.R. Tully's now in the chat. He says
look.
sorry he's late. And J.R., you need to go back and watch the beginning of this because they were talking
Yeah,
about
we've
you, man.
been
They were hyping
Bragging
you up.
about you all the time.
True story.
Very cool.
JR rips.
JR rips. We said that at least twice. Rips.
He rips super hard.
And they love your megaphone.
Yeah.
And they
I feel like-
are going to rip it off. He skipped it so he wouldn't blush.
Yeah. I feel like we should make Lucas play a song.
No, I don't have my guitar, dude. It's gone.
Boring.
Unless y'all want to do something a cappella.
I do.
No, I'm kidding.
There you go.
You
Oh,
But we
shit.
have-
should have seen my
Once
night
again,
last
I
night.
didn't even see the chat going on. Stottle. Stottle is his name. Yep, that was his name.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't even have the option. I can only see what you guys give me.
You can't see the comments?
Just whenever they pop up, I think. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I only see it when they pop up.
If you're on your phones, that might be part of it because it's hard to
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
hard to see everything on there. So
Do you
that's-
remember
I've
last
had-
time I tried to do this? I tried to do it on my computer and my audio wasn't working. And I tried to do it again before I used the
Yeah.
phone and the audio wouldn't work. And so I was like, screw it. I guess I'm doing it on the phone again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there might be some kind of like settings thing or something. It's
yeah, I can't figure it out because I have it set the preferences to where it just built in microphone, but it wasn't, for some reason it wasn't putting through.
I ain't worried about it anyway. I'll take the highlights.
Yeah, no, this works out pretty well.
Same. Yeah, it's fine. But anyways,
yeah, it's great to have y'all back on the show. Before we get out of here, y'all want to plug? We got your website scrolling at the bottom here, but plug your social media. Tell people where they can see. Obviously, you're going to be in Denton and in New Braunfels, but plug away.
Instagram and Facebook and Twitter primarily. We're trying to do more stuff on TikTok, but I feel like I'm very lazy on that app. I need to probably step it up because it seems like everybody's focusing their attention on these days.
We were going to put Nick in charge.
Yeah, right. But so, yeah, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok sometimes. And, yeah, website, but that's not updated. Don't buy shirts off the website. I have someone. I literally have somebody that ordered an extra large, and we have no extra larges, and so I put it in order like a week ago, so I'm just waiting for that to get printed before I can send it to them.
So that happened. I got on and ordered a shirt from Derek McClendon off of his website. I sent it. I just got on there and ordered. I didn't tell him, didn't say nothing. I just I want a shirt, so I got on there and ordered a shirt. He sent me a text message like, "How the fuck did you order a shirt on my website?"
Yeah,
it's like I don't even have those shirts, but he did. He ended up having them, I guess. But
I'm bad at keeping the Square page updated. I did it not that long ago, and then we have a couple shows, and then it's all out of whack again, and I just haven't stayed up with it. And I need to do that. I'm waiting. We have more hats and stuff coming in, so I'm gonna wait till we do that, and we'll set up the online thing.
Yeah,
again.
I need a hat.
They're cool. They're like little dad hats, but it's got our logo thing on it, and people keep telling me to get the little, the little flat bill hats.
Right.
So I'll probably do a batch of those next because we're starting to sell merch pretty consistently at shows, which is nice.
You need a cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat
With the Band Laredo logo on it.
Cool.
Like branded on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd buy
dude.
that shit. I'd buy that shit.
All right, noted.
Cool.
Nobody sells cowboy hats at their shows. You know?
Sure.
Unique.
It's got to be a cool cowboy hat.
Yeah, if
Might be
Stetson wants to sponsor us, if you can hear this,
Stetson, yeah.
you give me a call.
Yeah, give Clayton a call.
Yeah.
Clayton handles the sponsorship deals.
Yes.
Just specifically with the cowboy hats.
Yeah, there you go.
Everything else is his job.
Let's be honest. He'll probably be the first one to be sponsored if there ever is that kind of route. Him or Tony.
I bet it's Tony. Yeah, I bet it's Tony.
Tony's good.
JR says y'all could sell hat bands.
Hey, that's actually a really good idea.
It is a good idea.
Fast.
That's right, and it'd be
The banner
way
look.
cheaper. It'd be way cheaper than trying to buy the hats.
I had an
Yeah.
idea 2 years ago to do croc charms, and I finally started seeing bands doing it. Like Luke Combs put out this series of croc charms.
Yeah.
And but I swear I had the idea. I was like, dude, we need to be doing this before anyone else does.
Sure.
Now the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah. But we got the band still. We got the hat band. This is great. We're gonna make $1 million. Thanks, JR.
Hell yeah,
Easy.
dude. What else you got?
Yeah, right. What, open. They're open for merchandise suggestions.
Well,
Megaphones and
Well,
hat bands.
merch is fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Right. But
So-
hat bands would be probably really cheap, you know?
For sure.
we got JR. We're gonna sell Dreamland Band Ambien.
Yeah.
I'm a member of that band too.
Nice.
Is there a salary cap on these bands or something? You'll have so much talent. Is there?
Yeah.
It's almost
The
unfair.
salary is
$5,000 for
$5,000. Yeah,
Jason.
sorry, I was about to say zero. But
Sorry,
yeah,
we've
you're
already
right.
talked about
Sorry.
that. I'm sorry.
$5,000. Every band pays me $5,000,
$5,000.
Yeah,
or the equivalent in love.
but not for
That's it.
podcasts though. It's still free, right? Because I
That's
can't afford the
correct.
5,000. Yeah,
That's correct.
that's a high booking fee for me. But y'all were talking about merch, and I play Bowling for Soup. I keep mentioning this, but those guys, they know a lot about merch. They've had a lot of great merch over the last
They're good
almost
at it.
30 years. So
Yeah.
check out their
I'm gonna
merch
have to pick
table.
Jared's brain a little bit about that.
Oh, he'll talk to you about it too.
Yeah, he will.
What is he, talker?
Yeah, but I mean, he'll tell you. Like he'll give you, he'll give you the rundown on how they do it, what they do.
Oh, cool.
What's y'all's
Like
merch
no
guy's
joke.
name?
Like you should talk to him about it.
I absolutely will.
Jason,
What's up,
what's y'all's merch guy's name?
Wyatt?
Wyatt. I like that guy.
Oh yeah,
Wyatt's a cool dude. Yeah.
he's great,
Shout out to Wyatt.
dude. I got a picture.
Go
I got a
Wyatt.
picture of him. It was a great picture. I'll send it to you. He's
Nice.
awesome. He's
Hell
great.
yeah. I really like that guy.
Wyatt is one of those people who he'll just sit there like stoically, and you'll think like you won't know, you just won't know how to take him.
Yeah.
But it just all of a sudden he'll open up and he'll just start talking. And he'll just tell you shit like yeah, he's a sweetheart.
Yeah,
We like the sweet ones.
for sure.
Yeah.
And Alan.
And
And Alan. And Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron is the sweet one. That Alan's a son of a bitch.
Fat Alan, son of a bitch.
So, guys, once again, it's great to have y'all back on the show. Hope for continued
Always
success for the
nice.
Band Laredo.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We
y'all
out
are
here
awesome.
trying.
That's right.
We're trying to do the dang thing.
Also, this is a very cool logo that I'm showing right now. I really, really like that. Has
Man,
like
you're
Taco Bueno vibes to me. I'm in Houston. We don't have Taco Bueno in Houston, but I know it's all over North Texas because I went to North Texas. I lived in Denton for like 5 years. I ate a lot of Taco Bueno. So anyway, I'm hungry right now,
Nick,
man.
our bass player, was in a Taco Bueno commercial.
Oh wow.
He really was.
Yeah, I'll send you the
Yeah.
link. I swear to God, it's very good.
He was like 17 or something.
oh my god.
Oh man.
There's a Bueno Chilada platter that has my name on it somewhere. Unfortunately, not the Houston area, but
Yeah.
maybe one day. I
Yep.
can dream, right?
You got this. I'll tell you,
Taco
your lack of
Bueno vibes.
your
He's gonna
amount
love
of preparation that you've put into all these slides and everything has made me feel kind of guilty about my lack of preparation. You guys are doing a great job over here. You got a tight ship.
We're trying. We're trying.
It's
You know,
all
like,
Justin. It's all Justin.
Mhm.
Like I
believe
I literally rolled in like 10 minutes before you guys showed up.
I
didn't
saw
do
the intro.
anything.
You walked backwards into here.
that's right.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
No, but Jason, he sets up the show and I knock it down. Right? He books the guests and then I,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
get
text
the-
you guys and I'm like, "Hey, you guys want to come on the show?" And they're like, yeah, I want to hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having us, boys.
yeah. And Zach Welsh chiming in. He likes. He's a big fan of JR. Also, he loves the megaphone too. Yeah.
Everybody loves JR.
Well, JR was a guest on the show, much like Zach Welsh. So go back in our archives. We'd appreciate the views
There
on
you
YouTube
go.
or listens on Spotify. So
And now we roll
Check
into
us
the
out.
self-promotion.
yeah, so here we go. So thanks to Band Laredo for joining us again, and also thank you for watching. And hey, if you're watching this now on YouTube, or if you're watching this now or later, it doesn't have to be right now, but later on, if you could do us a favor, hit the like button below. It's just one click, and maybe just how about 2 clicks? Click on the like it, and then subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get stuff just sent to you. You won't have to worry about like finding it on social media or whatever. But it really helps us. We really appreciate it. We're also available on audio platforms like Spotify and Stitcher. However, if you're on Spotify, which I'm sure you are, you can watch this very show on Spotify. It actually looks better because it's smaller to be on your phone. So
Mhm.
check us out there. We appreciate that too. Follow us at all those places. And of course, we're on social media because Jason forced me to get on social media. Jason, let's talk about this. We're on Instagram and Twitter at LFDT Pod. And of course, what does LFDT mean, Jason?
Let's freaking do this.
There we go. We're also on Facebook because we're going to dominate the metaverse, right?
Jesus.
I liked
That's
it better when it was the Facebook, right?
The
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah. The social network, yeah.
Yo, shout
out.
out Zach Welch. I have his guitar strap. You better quit leaving shit behind, man. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a garage full of your shit,
Agreed. Keep doing it.
and I have too much stuff in mine. So help a
Yep.
brother out.
And as we got here, one last thing from JR. He's glad to be part of y'all's mythology, all of y'all. So we appreciate it, JR. Thanks
Cool.
again.
Joe rips.
So Jason, any final words before we get out of here?
I don't know. This is fun. I like these guys.
Yeah.
I like
no,
That's
you,
you're-
pretty
bud.
much. That's pretty
We
much
like you,
my
dude.
final thing.
Yeah.
Is just I like these guys. This is fun.
I love you so much. Thanks for having us.
Likewise, man.
And I'll see you guys in a week and a half or whatever.
Yeah, hell yeah.
that
can
is
have-
going to be an awesome show. Like Bowling
What
for
are we doing
Soup.
a week-
and you-
Oh,
Go
that
for
one.
Yeah, I'm just
Wait,
coming
are we
to
supposed
hang.
to do something?
Yeah, no, I'm just coming
Yeah,
to hang.
Is that
I'm
coming
just
up?
coming to hang.
Is that like super close? Is
It's
that a
almost
week
like-
and a half away?
It's almost
Something
like you're
like that.
teeing up another slide. There we go.
Oh,
Bringing it
look
back.
at that.
Bowling for Soup.
What is it
There-
today?
Today is April 25th. Y'all are playing on May 6th, which is a Saturday, if my calendar skills are correct.
I think it's like a week and a half, right?
Yeah,
No,
No
right.
right.
way, dude. That's sick.
Yeah.
It's Bowling for
sure.
Soup spring into summer, like little mini tour, I guess you'd call it that. They're
Mhm.
playing with the Band Laredo at River Road Ice House, New Braunfels, Texas. Check it out.
it's clear up anything. Like, we're not on the whole thing. Everyone keeps asking me,
Right.
hey, I bought tickets for, wherever, the one over at, what's the one in the Colony? Whatever that show is.
Yeah.
Lava
the
Cantina, right.
Yeah, Lava Cantina. And I'm like, well, we're only playing the new Braunfels one, but, have fun. And they're like, well, damn, it says your name on it. Like, you got to read the fucking fine print. So we're only doing Braunfels. Just to let everyone know that's
Yeah.
unclear about that.
Yeah. Very cool. That's going to be an awesome show. Can't wait to hear about it.
It's gonna be a blast.
We're playing new music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
But
And
I
I
mean,
have
your
a
old
personal-
music
and I have
rocks too. So
I have a personal plan to somehow make it on stage with Bowling for Soup and sing a song.
He's gonna do it.
I don't know how I'm going to pull it off yet, but it's
Ride Boys, baby.
I'll figure out a way.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
Anyways, we love you dudes, and thanks for having
Yeah,
us on
thank you.
again. I can't wait until 47.
That's right. 20 more to get there.
20
So
more.
Because
Jason,
we're on 7. It's
the
27
goal.
now, and so
Yeah,
47.
you promised now.
That's it.
oh, we'll do it. We will definitely do that. So
And then in
Once
10
again.
years, we'll see how old we get.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure I'm immortal, so I don't think I'm going to age a whole lot more. I'm already as old as I want to be. So
I mean,
I've
I know
aged
we're
like 10
I know we're
years
wrapping
since the
this
last
up,
one.
but Justin actually looks exactly like he did when he was, 23 or 22. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not confirmed. I might be a vampire. We don't know.
Ooh, vampires.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool. Well, anyways, boys.
so anyway, yeah, we'll get out of here on that. Thanks again, Lucas, Clayton.
Thanks,
So
boys.
yeah, for Jason, I'm Justin saying, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.